Hey, welcome back to AGTV. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kirsten, and today we're going back to the basics, working on chipping for lesson 2.
Today's content is sponsored by Bogey Bros. You can find them on bogeybros.com and use the promo code Avidgolfer15 for a discount on your order.
Let's get to it! So today with chipping, what we're going to be focusing on is keeping our weight on our left side. So big thing with keeping our weight on our left side is you almost want to feel like you're leaning against the wall on that left side.
Right.
So our upper body's leaning against that wall, lower body's against that wall, everything is on our left side. So once we lean onto the wall on our left side from here, we're just going to be focusing on keeping our weight on our left side the whole time. And then from here, we're going to grip all the way down in the bottom of our grip. Once we grip down in the bottom of our grip, we're going to keep the ball right in the middle of our stance. Scoot a little bit closer where that club's a little bit more vertical.
Okay.
And from there, weight on our left side, and I have this alignment stick. This is going to tell us if our weight falls to our back side. If our weight falls back, then we'd hit this alignment stick. So once we have our weight on our left side, another good checkpoint is your nose is always going to be in front of that golf ball.
Oh, okay.
So once we have our nose in front of that golf ball, we're just going to make our putting stroke going back and through. Club's not going to be getting up in the air very much on this shot. Club's going to stay low to the ground going back and through.
Sounds good.
So if you want to stand over here,
All right,
we'll
so
start
grip.
with hands all the way to the bottom of your grip. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and put your thumbs all the way down to those two
fully
white
down.
lines.
All right.
That's perfect. So from here, we're going to have ball right in the middle of your stance. That looks good. Feet are going to be a little bit closer together. Awesome. And now from here, I want you to lean onto your left side.
All right.
Feel
So
all
pretty
your weight on
much.
your left side, even if your right heel lifts up a little bit so that you can feel all your weight on the left side, totally okay.
All right.
So from here, what I'm looking at is that our grip is more vertical and pointed more above your belly button. That looks good. Awesome. So from here, I want you to focus on keeping that left wrist flat. So the only thing that's going to be
Flat, all right.
moving here is just our arms.
So no club lean. Just have it.
You can have a little bit of lean just in front of the ball.
All right.
That right there looks good. From here, let's make one practice swing, keeping that club head low to the ground, just brushing that grass. Awesome. All right, you ready to give it a try?
Yeah. All right. Weight to the left.
Weight left the whole time. Awesome.
All right, very baby.
So if you want that ball to go a little bit further, we can either take a longer swing or we could switch to like your 9-iron.
Okay, we can do one more with the wedge.
So let's do one practice swing on this one with just a little bit longer swing back and through.
All right.
And when you make that longer swing, still keeping that club head low to the ground going back and through. Oh, that was so good.
All right.
Great hit.
Sweet.
How did that feel?
Actually felt really nice.
That looked awesome. So biggest key anytime you don't have a full swing shot is all of your weight on your left side.
Okay.
Even if you fell forward a little bit, totally
That's okay.
okay. It's just going to ensure that you hit that ball first. Oh, that was so good. Get in the hole.
Ooh. Aw.
Good shot.
That
was
would have been
awesome.
amazing.
Do you have any questions at all with that drill?
No.
That looks good. All right, so
All right.
here we have the ruler. And so I love this drill because it's going to tell us if you're using your hands too much. So if
All
you
right.
use your hands too much and your hands hinge too much, that ruler is going to poke you in your hand and it's
Yeah.
not going to feel too good, right? We don't want that. So what we did here is just put a ruler right under the inside of your glove. And so all this is going to do is it's going to help us to keep our left wrist flat. So when we swing, we want to finish with the back of our left hand towards our target and make sure that the top of our left hand is not facing the sky.
All right.
So this ruler is just going to give you that immediate feedback, making sure that it's staying flat against the back of your left hand.
Sounds
Want to take
good.
some shots with it?
All right, let's see. So same
right.
thing, grip low.
Still grip
Okay.
low. Weight on that left side. Feet a little bit closer together in width. Awesome. That looks good.
I feel like I should probably angle myself this way.
Good.
All right.
So another checkpoint that I like to look at when you're chipping is when you hit, if this shaft was to completely extend, you'd want that shaft to be pointing at the ground, and you never want it to be pointing out towards your target. So that last one was good. Shaft was pointing at the ground, just another good checkpoint. If you didn't have that ruler in your hand, that's something you'd want to look for. If it's pointing out here, if you had the ruler, it's going to poke you in the end.
All right, let's try this again.
That looks good. Keep your weight on your left side the whole time.
All right.
Let's do one practice swing here.
Yeah.
And on this one, I'm gonna have you set up to this tee like it's a golf ball.
All right.
Lean onto your left side. Good. And from here, we're gonna stay on that left side. And I want you to feel like your grip is leading that club head a little bit more. So last one, when we came into impact, club head started to lead the grip some.
All right.
Instead of this handle leading the club head. So you always want your grip to lead the club head. Does that make sense?
All right, so go back. More
Just
like this.
that.
All right.
That looks good. One practice swing now and go ahead and brush the grass. Awesome.
All right.
All right, let's hit one.
Oh, that was not it.
So just a little bit bigger swing now.
Yep.
Much better.
All right.
Good. Go and take that ruler away now.
Thank
Hold
you.
on to it. And we're gonna do one practice swing, and on your practice swing on this one, focusing on feeling that left wrist staying flat, and then we're gonna hit a ball.
All right. All right, let's see. Whoop.
Very good. So now just a little bit longer swing if we want that ball to go a little bit further.
All right.
Another drill that I like to do too, I call this the flamingo drill around the greens, is what we're gonna do is once we set up, we're gonna place your right foot straight back in a line.
All right.
So this is just another way to give us feedback on if our weight is falling to our right side. Very good.
All
So
right.
now same thing, flamingo drill, and I want you to make a little bit bigger swing back and through.
Whoa, nope.
Very good. You feel a difference with the contact on that one?
Yeah.
So I love the flamingo drill. It's something you could do if you had half swings and you're hitting longer shots, or if you're super close like this. But just always having your back foot in a straight line, and that's just gonna make us have to keep our weight on our left side. It also makes sure that our body continues to rotate without thinking about any of that. So I'd hit some shots when you're practicing using the ruler and then flamingo drill, and then some without that, and you should see a lot bigger difference on how well you're hitting the ball. Do you have any questions today?
No, for that part, I'm good. The flamingo definitely does help kind of feel that left side weight.
Good. I know it feels a little awkward. You almost feel like you're gonna fall forward some. So on this drill, I call this the right hand only drill. What we're gonna do is still lean against our wall on our left hand side, but from here we're gonna grip all the way down so that club's not quite as heavy. And we're just gonna grip that club with our right hand only. And what I'm focusing on here is I'm gonna allow my right hand to hinge just a little bit. And once my right hand hinges a little bit, what I'm gonna do is hold that hinge. So tendency with the right hand only is gonna wanna be to hinge and then unhinge, where now that the grooves are facing the sky. I wanna focus on holding that hinge. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna teach me to be able to get my hands in front of the ball at impact and just be able to get a little bit more solid contact. So we'll hit some shots right hand only, and then we'll switch and go back to hands together.
All right, and then grip at the bottom.
So grip all the way down. That looks good. And to help with this one, we're gonna have the grip in front of the ball at setup. And once you have that grip in front of the ball, go ahead and lean to your left side. Awesome. Ball's not gonna go very far here. We're just focusing on contact.
Whoa.
It's gonna feel a little goofy at first.
Oh, well, I flicked my
But
wrist.
it gave you immediate feedback,
Yeah.
right? So on this one, let's do one practice swing.
Yeah.
And I want you to go ahead and hinge that right hand going back. Good. Awesome.
Let's see.
Very good. You feel a difference there?
Yeah.
So anytime you do this right hand only drill, the inside of your right hand's always going to be facing your target.
All right.
We're going to hit a couple more right hand only and then go back to hands together.
Oh, that got no air.
That's okay. So on that last one, our weight moved forward a little too much as you were swinging. Keep that weight on the left side the whole time without moving back or forward. That was so good. All right, hands together now.
Okay. Let's see. So goal is to still keep the hinge.
Yeah, still
All
want
right.
to keep that hinge. Weight on your left side. Awesome.
Nope.
That's okay. So let's do one practice swing
Yeah.
here. So I want you to take your club back here.
Okay.
From here, I want you to feel like that club edge is staying a little bit lower to the ground instead of going this
going
way.
outward.
Awesome. So good. Go ahead and hit one. Very good.
All right.
So with our chipping motion, club's always going to be moving pretty straight back and straight through.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to really be moving in to out or out to in. That last one looked really good. Did you feel a difference?
Yeah. Definitely felt a difference. All right.
Awesome. Let's go and hit one. On this one, I want you to get a little bit closer to the ball.
Closer stance-wise?
Yeah,
All right.
that looks good. Keep that weight on the left side the whole time.
All right.
Really good.
Yeah.
So the closer we are to the ball, the little bit higher it's going to go in the air.
Yep.
And the straighter our club's going to go back and through. The further we are away, the more that club's going to arc, and it's a little bit harder to get back underneath that ball to get in there just a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do
No,
you
I
have
definitely.
any questions at all?
No, but I definitely felt like the difference from being a little further back and then closer.
And closer.
So-
So I would always say anytime you're closer to the green, err towards being too
Closer.
close.
Okay.
If you get too close to the ball, you're not going to see a lot of wild misses. Versus if you're too far away, you're going to see a lot of errant misses. We're either going to hit behind it, hit
Alright.
it thin, all kinds of misses. So always get too close.
All right.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Those are some awesome shots.
Thank you.
Good job. So we've worked on technique. Technique looks awesome.
Thank
So
you.
another big part that comes around the greens is club selection. So for you, we're using your pitch and wedge
Yep.
and your 9-iron. So pitch and wedge is usually we're gonna land it about halfway between the edge of the green and the hole, and it's gonna roll the other 50%. And our 9-iron we'd land it a quarter of the way and let it roll 3/4 of the way. So 9-iron, we're gonna be looking at just the front of the green and letting it roll the rest of the way. And then your pitch and wedge, we're gonna be looking between our orange stick and the white stick, so halfway and letting it roll the other half. I'll
Okay.
demonstrate first. So I have pitch and wedge in my hand, and we're just landing it halfway between our sticks. So I always like to look at my landing spot when I'm taking my practice swings. So just by looking at my landing spot when I'm taking my practice swings, it helps my eyes to see how far I'm going to really help with distance control.
Okay.
So once I look at my landing spot, we're gonna land this one halfway and let it roll the other half.
All right. So between the two alignments.
So we're gonna go with your pitch and wedge first, landing it halfway between those two alignment sticks. And then we'll go with our 9-iron.
All right.
Close to the ball. That looks good. Weight left. Awesome.
Oh,
Great shot.
okay, yeah.
So let's go
Proud of
9
myself.
iron now. And 9 iron, we're going to land on the front of the green and let it roll
Okay.
the other 3/4. So take 2 practice swings, just looking at the front of the green here where we want that ball to land.
All right. Let's try this.
Good.
No.
Great shot.
Oh, no, not in the hole. Oh,
Very
so close.
good. So now you have 2 clubs.
Yep.
Where anytime we use a 9 iron is always going to be landing it on that first quarter, letting it roll 3/4, and our pitching wedge is always going to be halfway. And if you ever use your 48, it's also going to be halfway.
Okay.
So anything with 2 numbers or letters is going to be 50%. You'll fly at 50% and roll 50%. And anything less than that, if you use a 9 iron, 8 iron, 7 iron, it's always going to be landing it 1/4 of the way and it'll roll 3/4 of the way.
All right.
Do you have any questions at all on club selection?
No, the alignment 6 actually helps with the visual. Like, I had never seen this before, so that's a good one for me.
Good, I'm glad. So I love using the alignment 6, so when you get out and practice, I would practice both. So using the pitching wedge and the 9 iron, but set up those alignment 6. That way you can see exactly where you're
Where it
landing it, and you
goes.
get used to seeing where you land it versus how far that ball rolls.
All right.
It's definitely a good visual. You did awesome.
Thank you.
Good job, way to go. I hope you enjoyed lesson 2 on chipping. Next time we're gonna be working on irons, so be sure to tune in for lesson 3. For our biggest takeaways today on chipping, we really focused on making sure that our weight is always on our lead side. Having our weight on our lead side our entire swing is really gonna promote making sure that we hit the ball first and have a lot more solid contact. And then another thing that we really focused on is keeping the back of our left wrist flat. Keeping the back of our left wrist flat our entire swing is going to promote more solid contact, more distance once we get to our full swing shots, but a lot more consistency. Anytime our left wrist rehinges, that's going to promote a lot of inconsistencies, and we want to get a lot more consistent, right?
Yeah.
That's everyone's big key. Anytime I ask, what do you want to work on? I want to become more consistent. So that's going to really help with that, is having the back of that left hand flat.
Yeah, no, for me, the ruler, that was game changer to be able to visually see it and then feel it. Big one. Alignment 6, same. I'd never seen that before, having it on the green to see kind of distance-wise.
Yeah.
So those were two very good visuals for me.
Awesome.
So thank you.
Of course, I'm glad it helped. It made a big difference on your dispersion
Yeah.
at the end. We had a lot closer shots for sure. That was awesome to see that. If any of you need help and you're struggling on full swing, chipping, pitching, putting, course management, anything, just feel free to reach out. I'm always available to be able to help anytime at Las Colinas Country Club, help make you better at golf.
And then today's content was sponsored by Bogey Bros. You can check them out on bogeybros.com and use Avidgolfer 15 for a discount on your order. So thank you.
Of course, that was awesome. I'm looking forward to the next one.